The Adrian Dominican Sisters have been committed to the care of the earth for many years. Its Mother House campus resides upon the ancestral lands of the Potawatomi, Odawa, Ojibwa, who were sustained by these lands for thousands of years prior to colonization. Today, the congregation expresses its care for the campus in 5 land commitments: water, soil, air, emissions, and habitat improvement and biodiversity. These commitments were born from deep reflection by the sisters as they studied their role as stewards of the earth, especially following the call of Pope Francis in his 2015 encyclical Laudato Si on caring for our common home. Our land commitments represent the essential earth systems that have been degraded over time and now require remediation. While we introduce these commitments individually, keep in mind that they are all interconnected and interdependent. As we take the tour around our Mother House campus, we are stopping for prayer interludes with the Canticle of the Creatures, written by St. Francis of Assisi 800 years ago. The words, "Praise be," in the canticle were Pope Francis's inspiration when he entitled his encyclical Laudato Si, meaning "Praise be" in Latin.
The Mother House campus is located near the center of the River Raisin watershed, less than half a mile from the south branch of the River Raisin, connected directly by an intermittently flowing stream. Because of this proximity, great care has been placed on water quality and conservation to promote the health of the watershed. Our permaculture site, developed in 2012, was created with a series of berms and swales, which retain precipitation during heavy rains. The system keeps the water on the land longer, so it soaks in near the roots of the plants and trees in the garden and food forest. Several rain gardens have been installed near roads and parking lots to reduce soil erosion and to keep water on the land to recharge the groundwater systems. These gardens are intensely planted with native pollinator plants that don't mind saturated soil. A rainwater collection system on our pole barn captures and stores rainwater for use in the sisters' garden beds and the permaculture kitchen garden.
Our soil has been in the making for thousands of years, ever since the retreat of the glaciers. Practices such as logging in the early 1800s and more recently agriculture have exposed our soil to losses via wind and water erosion. Since the 1950s, the use of inorganic fertilizers, herbicides, pesticides have disrupted the dynamic community of microorganisms that are responsible for nutrient recycling and other soil-forming properties. We are proud to say that these chemicals have not been used on the Adrian Dominican campus in more than a decade. We use several methods to amend the soil throughout the permaculture site: windrow composting, worm composting, wood chips, and mulch. These means of protecting and working with the soil biome can be seen as the first step to promoting a healthy ecosystem.
Our commitment to air quality is realized in our robust recycling practices. We recycle standard household materials such as cardboard, glass, metal, and plastic. We also recycle e-waste and batteries. These waste reduction strategies mitigate pollutants at the industrial level, as recycling requires less energy and conserves more resources than procuring virgin materials. Less energy translates into less air pollution that is emitted from the combustion of fossil fuels. Extraction of natural resources can also be energy intensive and damaging to the environment. A nature-based solution that we employ to reduce air pollution on campus is reforestation. Trees do a great job of filtering the air that we breathe by reducing fine particulates and ground-level ozone.
Having a clear picture of our campus carbon footprint is the first step in reducing the emissions responsible for a changing climate. In May of 2023, we began generating electricity on campus from 2 solar arrays. Nearly 1/4 of our electrical demand comes from this renewable resource. When purchasing vehicles for the Sisters fleet, we aim to buy some of the most fuel-efficient vehicles on the market. Older vehicles are often being replaced with hybrid and plug-in hybrid models, which can achieve even greater fuel economy and can be charged from energy produced by our solar arrays. Composting food waste on campus is also an emission-reducing practice. Organic waste that gets buried in a landfill generates methane gas, which is approximately 30 times more potent of a greenhouse gas compared to carbon dioxide.
The 112 acres that the Mother House resides on provides several habitat restoration opportunities. Every project that is considered involves 2 components: invasive removal and native plantings. Invasive species are not native to an area and they spread unchecked because they don't have any natural controls such as predation, parasitism, or disease. In most instances, invasives have very few ecological benefits. Unfortunately, in many areas of campus, invasive species outnumber natives. We are committed to supporting our native biodiversity from the ground up by planting more native vegetation, which supports the native animals that have co-evolved in this area.